Okay, I think it's fixed. I tweaked some of the mods and it doesn't seem to be lagging anymore. I don't know what all those lag spikes were about when I was adding in and removing mods, but I've stripped it back and the bolts are back to normal, so we're back we're back to the original experience a little bit. But I still have the day count and the mini map and stuff. Still pretty minimal. But yeah, I took a bit of a break too. I don't know if there's anyone actually watching live, but there was like I think probably a good half hour or so. Yeah, maybe even less than that. I'm not sure, but I took a bit of a break nonetheless. Oh, hey Cherry, actually you showed up to the stream when everything started working. Just stopping by. Yeah, that's nice seeing you. I need it. No, I was well. It all started when I was filming Better Beta with Devin last night, and I kind of was like, I should, I was just really enjoying all like the modern functionality with the beta gameplay loop. And I was like, oh, I should consider modding during the Farlands. And then last night I was trying to mod it, and I had some troubles. Though I didn't lose the world because I'm still in the world right now, and I backed it up. I don't think any of the issues actually affected the world, but bunch of modding troubles, and now I've looped back around and I got a mini map mod, I got the day counter, I got a few little things. But it's been a bit of a troubled path. Every time I go to mod beta, and modding beta is a bit different than modern Minecraft for sure. A bit more trial and error. Kind of just like like the woods. You're kind of just out in the woods here, just like there's not really much resources for modding. But I've figured it out, and hopefully I'll be able to figure out any other mods I want to add later on. But I had grander plans, but those mods seem to break my game. Because I had the one that made the boats not shatter into a million pieces, but I also couldn't jump with them. Like I couldn't do like my boat acceleration. Oh, now I gotta craft more boats. Crap! I threw them all out, like the fool I am. But how you doing, Cherry? I won't ramble too much about my troubles. Minded of them too much. Oh yeah, I still have my click and drag. Very nice. Oh, oh yeah, that's a thing. Okay, I didn't realize that was a thing. The shift click like that. Right, yeah. Is this a thing? No. Good. Got home pretty late last night. Pretty good. No, that's good. Yeah, the bolts still act up. Am I using? I don't even know at this point. I was busier today than I was hoping to be. But yeah. No, it was a busy day for me too. There we go. Yeah, the bolts are weird, but other than that, everything's fine. Little zombie. I've been keeping busy too. No, for not being in school, at least currently. I wonder who's messaging in the Newcraft Discord. Or is that something else? No, that's... I have to go back to school on Monday, don't mind me. Yeah, well, I have work. Well, I work like a week straight. It's fine. I got a day off on Wednesday. But I also, and today, or I guess tomorrow through Tuesday, I'm off work at like 1 p.m. So I have like the whole rest of the day, up until like midnight or whatever. Because I want to try and get some sleep. I have to get up a bit earlier for the early shifts. That's lovely. Yeah. Just the guess the sleep schedule is off now. Because I was so used to working like the afternoon shifts, so I'd be like, oh yeah, I could just stay up late. But no, I have to go to bed early or else I'm going to be very tired the next day, like I am today. It wasn't even that late when I started the stream, like almost an hour ago. The first stream before I ended it because I got weird lag from boat mods. The boats were resisting. Been waking up at like 9 a.m. Oh yeah, no, me too. Well, that's yeah, no, that's true actually. Because the last few days have been so late. Yeah, you're freaking wake up at 5 a.m. I'm the opposite. I stay up till like 2, 3 a.m. most nights. Although the nights where I work at 9 a.m. the next day, I kind of try and go to bed early. I don't remember what I was doing last night up until like 1 a.m. I think it was the journey stuff. I just got like caught up in it. But Monday I get back to my early mornings. It's funny how for me, like, or for you, 9 a.m. is early, and then for me, 9 a.m. is like, or I mean, like, or I guess for you it's late, and then for me it's early. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm so used to waking up at like at noon. I get the sentiment of like waking up at like noon, wasting like half of your day already just to sleep. But but I guess it kind of balances because you're spending all that time you would in the morning at night. In my case, if I stay up till like 3 a.m. I don't even know what Wavy's sleep schedule is like, if because I've seen Wavy on Newcraft up until like 6, 7 a.m. some nights. Like I don't even know what's going on. But she even said like 2 to 6 a.m. is like her good period for playing like the server. Well, probably other stuff in general, but it's crazy to me. I'm gonna stay up super late, but still wake up early. Yeah, that's pretty quite crazy. I couldn't do that. Like even now, I wake up. I got how much sleep did I get? 6 hours of sleep, and I'm still like dead tired. At least right now. I was okay for the day, but it's a bit rough getting out of bed though if you on like low amounts of sleep. At least for me. During the summer, I swear I just don't sleep. Yeah. Reminds me of the summer. Although I'm basically on my summer schedule right now. I'm just not able to do Journey as much just because I have other stuff I want to do gaming wise. Although I've fit in a good few longer streams recently. Like I did a 5-hour one for episode 300. I did like a 4-hour one the day before or something, or not too long ago. Cause I used to be up like maybe, but then still out of bed before 9 a.m. I don't even know how that works. Like I used to have a friend who'd go to bed at like 2 a.m. every night, and they'd wake up, like at like 7. Well, I mean that's 5 hours, but I don't remember if they woke up early or something. But I don't get those sleep schedules. I don't get how people function on that little of sleep. Maybe I just haven't done it enough to actually know, but I don't think it's healthy. Maybe I shouldn't get into doing that. I feel like since I'm still developing, I probably should value sleep. I know like there's like the urge just to stay up super late and wake up super early, or late, but my body clock is permanent. No matter how little I sleep, I have to wake up early. I can't help it. It's definitely interesting. I just wake up when like the sun, a combination of when I'm like awake enough to wake up, like when feel like my body felt like it's had enough sleep, and when like the sun's just like beaming, because I don't have blinds, because I feel like if I had my blinds down, I'd just sleep and miss work. So I try to wake up. Well, I mean tomorrow I'll be up at like 8 a.m. So I'll see how that goes. I remember when I used to wake up at like 6 o'clock when I was a kid, but I haven't woken up that early in a long time, apart from like leaving early, or waking up early to catch a flight or something. Waking up early to go somewhere. I have these super strong sleep pills I was prescribed, but I rarely touch them. Was it just like sleep problems in general, or is it just help with migraines while also knocking you out? Gotcha. That's fine. I've been having to clear my throat a lot. Maybe it could just be allergies. It was pretty windy today. I don't know if so. I got like a bit of a stuffy nose. It doesn't feel like a cold or anything. One of the higher ups at work had a bit of. It seemed like they were a bit like pretty sick, but I'm not that sick if I am. But I don't think I am. I think it's just allergies at that time of year, because usually this would be like May or June, but there's no snow on the ground, so there's just a whole bunch of stuff going on, like the springness. Sprung. That is, yeah, very good wordage right there. They're not even like higher ups. It's literally just like my supervisor at work. There's like actual higher ups that like aren't even at the store. Well, I mean, yeah, it's spring has sprung. Oh yeah, definitely where I am, spring has sprung. It's so wild, but yeah, it depends on where you are, I guess. I know there's like people who still have snow, even in the same like province. It was storming all day today. Yeah, it wasn't storming. Like it was like a light, like there was like a little bit of snow every once in a while, but it didn't. It's not gonna stay. Like it didn't. It didn't even make a layer on the ground or anything. It was like a weird rain snow combo today. Bit of rain, bit of snow, and it was just very windy. Like it was very like chilly just from the wind. Like it wasn't like in the negative, but yeah. I guess you wouldn't know before that because you were gone. Ah. Go. I need to get some logs now that I've burnt through my log supply accidentally by shift clicking. I was used to the beta thing, but I've got to remember that I've got some mods in here now that change it a bit. Can't just do that anymore. Unless I just want lots of planks. Mm. Let's chop down some trees. I don't know before. Oh, I had a dream I was in Newcraft the other night. I was actually gonna play Newcraft tonight, but yeah, Devin wanted me to. Devin wanted to play Newcraft, and I was like, oh, I work really early tomorrow. I won't be able to play that long, and then I won't be able to do Journey. So I just was like, I'll just do Journey tonight. But I might play Newcraft maybe tomorrow even. I guess tomorrow night I could. I don't remember what I have slotted for tomorrow. My like schedule of like rotation games. There was like this weird scary virus that was destroying everything. Honestly, that just sounds like any world, Minecraft world of mine. Especially Journey. Journey's been to like hell and back. I swear, this world. My character in this world has just struggled immensely. I'm not surprised that like this. I always am like, oh yeah, the server. I always just have like fears that like the server is just gonna get like wiped, like just randomly someday, just like get like corrupted. I'm like, oh well, the world's gone. Oh, that's literally just looming pretty much with anything computer related, because computers aren't really all that predictable. Unless you just have like a really solid game that like would never corrupt. But I don't think Minecraft's one of them. It does weird things a lot. It's not entirely I was in game and everyone was there and we were brainstorming. Yeah, it was. That's a bit different. Just having like stuff. It feels like a plot. Oh my god, stuff's disappearing. What are we gonna do? There's my diamond pickaxe. Oh no. Yeah, I see it. Oh, I grabbed a lot of logs. I didn't realize how many I'd grabbed. That's fine. I can stockpile. Save up for the cold times. It reminds me of like the original Newcraft days when there was like the admin character and stuff. Where it was like this just this like god character in Newcraft that existed. Yes, but I don't know. I keep going back to read like the messages, thinking it's a new one. It's fine. It's fine. I'm definitely not like sleep deprived. I guess it doesn't help that my job actually is pretty physically laborious. Like I also get like physically tired, so I'm not exactly mentally tired. Like my brain's kind of okay. It kind of skips a beat every once in a while, but it always does that. I don't know why I say skip a beat because that's like a hard term, but and for goodness sake, you would not listen to reason. And Devin was angry. That also sounds like something I would do. I think this is just foreshadowing for Newcraft. We're just gonna add someone who just like is stealing all our stuff and is like some kind of like the name is like related to like a virus or something. Like it's like a play on words or something. I literally had all my dreams about Newcraft. They're never good. Like the last dream I remember having about Newcraft was about like a deity destroying the server. Oh, that was like the original world. And technically a deity did destroy the world. It just wasn't like a flaming hell monster. Although there was Thaddeus, who was like a lord of the underworld or whatever. It was like one of the members had like this character. There's a lot of characters in the original Newcraft. It was weird. I definitely like that we're just sticking to our, that there's nothing like beyond just ourselves now. That's nice. Makes it a bit easier to grasp. But I don't know. I never like, dream good things about these servers apparently. At least that I can recall. Meanwhile, like, my journey, the only dream I had about journey was actually reaching the Farlands, and I just kind of kept going. I kind of just, was like, oh, that's cool. And I just walked into the Farlands and kept going. Like mystical midget or whatever. I think that was he was the one who actually continued. Stop, take a picture, and keep going. Every Minecraft dream I've had has been awful. I haven't had many Minecraft-related dreams. Although I had like the discussion in the community Discord about the fact that like, yeah, I think it's probably good that I don't dream about Journey that often because I already see it like multiple hours a day sometimes. Like, I don't need to see it anymore. My brain needs to like switch off and forget about it for a while. I don't know if I've had any other Journey related dreams. I probably have. I just don't remember them. It's a pretty big part of my life recently, so I'm not surprised if it pops in every once in a while. Boy, I could use my lovely jitterboats. It's like the road from Cars. I'm just gonna surf. Let's do some surfing. Surfing the web. There we go. It doesn't look as bad when I'm like hopping in and out of the boat. Oh yeah, look at that. How far have I even gone this episode? Yeah, the the Cars movies are good. 15 to, I've gone 5K. It's not too bad considering all the friggin' technical difficulties I've had. It's just like I'm like my skin's literally like a robot, so it's just like friggin' bolts and stuff falling out of the boat. There's bolts and like my jaw's dropped. Oh, that was really bad there. Holy. I honestly don't even feel like getting rid of it either. It's kind of just funny. A funny thing to have. Ka-chow. God, it's too bad that the braking speed mod didn't survive. Actually, wait. No, I'd have to go looking for it. I can imagine your skin going like clank clank. Yeah, clank clank clank. Yeah, instead of like the walking sound, you just hear like it's just a very definitely not disconcerting sound. You just hear it. You just hear like puffs of like it just sounds like, you know, it's industrial. You know, I got like an oven. You don't see it, but I got like an oven in my chest, like a furnace. You know, I'm constantly smelting stuff. Just stuff. Nothing really special. Skin was a bear for a long time. Can you imagine? I think my original skin was like a nether, like one I just got off of like one of the Minecraft skin websites, and it was just like a nether based skin. And then I used like in like 2016 for a short period of time, I used like a gamer skin with like headphones and stuff. It was like the most like cringe skin I've ever had. And then I used like and then there was like when there was like dirt, like the era of derpy skins. I had a derpy skin for a while, like a turtle with big eyes, like Corrales. And I think before that I had like an ice cream one, and there was a bunch of those ones that went around back then. I was into them for a bit, and then eventually with like the original Newcraft, I was like a robot then, but I was a more futuristic robot in Newcraft 1 through 4. I guess no, even no Newcraft 4, I was actually this skin. It was only Newcrafts 1 through 3. There's just an anthropomorphic bear wandering around. Yeah, skins are definitely interesting. It's nice that it's nice that all of us on like Newcraft have like just like regular old skins. Well, except for me, I have like the robot, but everyone else has like skins that are like actually like player model ones. Yeah, I had those cringy 2016 skins too for a bit. Oh yeah, everyone got affected by it somehow. And it's just me. Yeah. I don't understand Devon's. Yeah, he's a bit of an interesting one. Although he's supposed to be like his skin's supposed to be like a goat with like goat horns, like basically him with goat horns. That was like his like variant of his skin, because he used to have in Java he used to just have like himself, like the orange hair and green eyes and whatnot, and like his robe, but he has since switched. Does he have blue hair? No, not he doesn't have blue hair in real life. I think that's just for his like new craft base, because he's going like a very like chill, like the icy chill, not like chill. Devon Ginger. I said it was based off of his IRL. Like why would you just willingly make your hair orange if it wasn't actually orange? Well, it's not actually orange, but it's not like that orange. I wouldn't even say it's ginger, but and my skin does not hint towards anything from my actual IRL-ness, which I think is good. I just use a skin I found off Planet Minecraft that dated back to 2011. And I think it's pretty cool. I got my cool migrator cape. Oh yeah, I don't know if you saw it, Jerry, but I did actually have another pet dog. It died like in episode 298. But I did have a second Stuart. You're a robot arrow. No, definitely. Stop. No clank. That it's offensive to the robots. Yeah, and the real sad thing is that he actually like cloned himself. So I actually had 2 dogs at once for a while, and they both died the same way. Wow, they were really twins. Although the second dog only lasted that one episode, which is just dreadful. That was all of its life, just in one episode like that. Although it kind of is my fault because I went off a cliff with like a water bucket, and I was like, oh, the dogs will be fine, and they just plunged off the cliff and died. I'm like, oh, they weren't fine. That is dreadful. Yeah. Yeah. There's not very much that I could say that really brightens the mood about that. It was just a bit of a bad time. I gotta get rid of all this crap. Got too much junk. Got like 3 stacks. Name your next dog Cherry_Bear. My government name. It'll be named, yeah, so my next dog will be named Cherry_Bear. Okay. I'll check out to place the boat and then I'll make another one. Oh, I'm gonna lose my sword soon. Uh oh. Time to go on a bit of a boat ride. Okay, just do it this way. Ah. No, not my boat. You can't shorten it, so every time you talk to it, you have to say the full thing. And the only reason I got a dog was because one of the viewers at the time was just peer pressuring me to get a dog. I was like, oh, I can't really deny the fact that I think a dog would be cool. Although I know that a dog would have a very short life. and its weird clone twin. Oh, I keep falling on my friggin' boat. Oh. Oh, annoying. I'm gonna have a drink of my pop in frustration. Yep, rip to Stuart the Second and Stuart the Second's clone. Unnamed dog. I guess whenever someone asks about my jittery boats, I can just be like, "This is the result of concentrating yeah, all the energy, all of the jitterness from before. It's just in this boat now. That's all I did. I didn't add any mod to get rid of the jitters. No, it's just been transferred to this boat. Oh, night. Oh, I thought it was nighttime. I thought it was darkening, but no, we're good. Oh yeah, I gotta try and go without seeing below me. That's always a good thing to take a chance on. I was drinking my pop or my drink right when I was like about to. Yeah, I'm gonna look down there. I'm not just walking like this with my head up, or like this backwards. And then you fall into a friggin' lava pool. Oh, game over. Journey to the Farlands concluded. I just fall into a lava pool. I'm like, nope, that's it. Even though I've already fallen into like a dozen lava pools in this world. Don't remind me. Yeah, I'm definitely not the most survival. We're definitely not the most fortuitous Minecraft player, that's for sure. I go plunging into ravines and stuff. Well, there's not ravines in beta, but lava pool trauma. Honestly, yeah. I almost died in the Nether too in in one of my earlier Nether ventures. I think it was like episode 9 actually, when I first went to the Nether in Journey, and I almost died to lava, and that was traumatizing. And that was like the first time I'd interacted with lava like that, and honestly, lava's just been the bane of my existence ever since. Same thing with creepers and skeletons. Although I do have a bow, but sometimes I honestly just forget to use my bow. It's the worst thing. Like, I spent so much time being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use this bow, and I just never do. No wonder I throw out the bow, and then 5 days later be like, huh, I really need a bow. Because I died to like skeletons a very particular way. Even though that only happens like every once in a while. But I digress. I forgot to use everything remotely useful. Honestly, yeah. Like the water bucket does not exist. The blocks in my hotbar, well, they're there now, but I got food. Okay, I'm going to remember the food. Water bucket bow. Yeah, like my whole hotbar basically. This is basically just a 1 slot challenge with my sword. That's it. Yeah, going into the Farlands with just 1 inventory slot. Yeah, that'd be friggin' hilarious, wouldn't it? I'd be dead in 5 seconds. Back to spawn. God, this world's, yeah, and honestly, this world has been to hell and back. Because not only have I lost progress, I've actually lost the world. And I've, I've actually, like, stuff's actually gotten corrupted. Like, this world just is really trying to get me to not, it was really trying to test my patience. It's just seeing just to what lengths I'm going to go to reach the Farlands at this point. And I'm like so far in that I like when I like lose the world and stuff, I just can't like just not do it. Just like you're just giving up now. Come on. Like restarting, like oh my god. At this point, like come on. I'm not gonna restart at 5.5 million blocks in. Jeez, like not even halfway there yet. half of the journey is crazy enough. Taking me a friggin' year and a half, 300 episodes. I guess technically 400 if I'm counting like the extra bits before I started streaming, but anyway. And I've decided that I'm probably not going to get to the Farlands this year. You know, I told you about like my lofty goals of reaching the Farlands, doing like 1 million a month. Yeah, I have not done that. Surprise, surprise, that, you know, something like that is not really feasible. And like a few weeks before my first goal, I had initially set, I was like, oh yeah, beginning of March, I can get to 50% by like the beginning of March. I didn't. Because I would have had to walk like 60,000 blocks per day, which is just not even possible. Yeah, Farlands in 2025. Honestly, it might even be 2026. God, this is not even funny anymore. I laugh now, but come back to me in 2 years and I'll be weeping. I'll be like, oh god, I should have reached the Farlands years ago. This is like a lifelong endeavor. I'm already out of like I'm already out of the fig window. I'm already out of the, you know, all those windows. I just don't have time. I mean, I did do a 5-hour episode the other day. I can do it. I mean, even tomorrow I can do a longer episode too. You know, spin my head around a bit. Hello, Creeper. Bet that's why I named that one episode Hello, Creeper, because I probably woke up, saw a Creeper, and was like, hey, Creeper. It's like the Batman movie they keep doing. Yeah, reaching the Farlands, like I'm just gonna keep delaying it. Like at first I was like, oh yeah, 2 years would be nice. That would actually land me in August of this year. But come on, do I really have the time for that? I remember like before I was out of school, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have so much time. I mean, I do, but I also want to do other stuff. I don't want to just do Journey the whole time. But I think I could still fit like the long Journey episodes and still have time for other stuff. Like I'm not trying to spend hours and hours on other stuff. Yeah, yeah, like the Farlands coming soon for this world. It's just like one of those signs this is coming soon, and it just never comes. It's like 5 years later. Hightail. Yeah, I'm gonna have gray hair by the time I'm actually at the Oblivion base. It's fine. Uh, no, it's fun. It's fun. It's a fun series. Have a little fun. Have a little laugh. Yeah, I'm definitely in a bit of a mood. I certainly hope it doesn't take 5 years to reach the Farlands. 5 years from now, I'm gonna be in a way different spot in life. Alive, I hope. Yeah, I hope you're alive in 5 years' time. I think I'm just in a bit of a weird mood after like struggling with mods for hours on end when I could have been streaming Journey to the Farlands. Honestly, some decisions were made. Not good ones, but I got my funny minimap now. Can friggin' cease the complaining of the people who are like, I want your coordinates to be to be on. I only had like 2 people comment that, but still. It's finally there. I don't have to press F3. Although we're on day 903 of season 2, so you never know. I could have eaten a snake or something, or been eaten by a snake or something. I guess. Didn't realize you were small enough to be eaten by a snake. Although, honestly, some of the snakes I've seen, there's some scary stuff. Some scary snakes for sure. So honestly, it doesn't even surprise me. You don't even have to be that small to be eaten by some snakes, because they can fit like entire like animals, like large animals too. I'm not very tall. Snakes can eat like goats. Yeah, I know. They can eat some pretty crazy stuff. Although, are the snakes really that big where you are, Cherry? That'd be very, honestly quite traumatizing if they are. If you have like those kinds of snakes there, just out, just out in like backyards and stuff. Or you just fall into like a zoo containment thing. I just don't go to a zoo for like a few good 5 years. 5 years specifically, of course, because that's the time frame we're working with. Because you want to survive the next 5 years. No, we have rattlesnakes in Cottonmouth. Yeah, I figured. I'm certainly hoping not to be surprised that much today. Was this an island? Kind of looks like it. I think so actually. That's kind of cool. I don't know what's going on with the weird jagged terrain over there, but you know what? It beats the weird terrain generation earlier. Like in Harry Potter when the cousin falls into the snake tank. uh, yes. Yeah, we just have to deal with these bullets for the rest of the world now. That was my biggest fear as a kid because I was definitely small enough to get eaten by a snake back then. I bet those snakes can make quick work of Stuart Little, stupid effing rat, as you call him. got reminded of that whole dilemma, that whole thing. Yeah, I know you hate Stuart Little. Kind of cool to see the map from above. I was like, I kind of just want the coordinates to be shown so that I don't have, my thumbnails aren't screwed up. But if I could find something cool to take a thumbnail of before the end of the episode, that'd be nice. This weird mound here. Yeah, there you go. Maybe I might actually forego the F3 screenshot because honestly, they're kind of useless. I should probably still do it though. If he has 1 million haters, I'm one of them. If he has one hater, it's me. If he has no haters, I'm dead. uh, yeah, that's pretty true. Oh, I wonder if I can break that sand. Eh. Uh-oh, sand trap. Oh, Brody's playing Spore. Oh, that's a lovely game. I haven't played that one in years. Probably because it doesn't have much replayability. I mean, I could go back to it. I might go back to it for a stream or something. That'd be a fun game to play. I've like forgotten that Spore is even a thing. Oh, I know, it's so good. I just saw Brody was playing it. Oh, that is an epic game. I missed that one. I haven't played that in ages. Yeah. It's and what's crazy is that game actually got like the short end of the stick when you actually look at like the development of it. Like EA and stuff. It was Will Wright's last project at Maxis, I think, apart from like Sims 2. And yeah, it's definitely interesting. Yeah, like the game, like for as much as I love it, it gets a lot of hate from people. People being like, "Oh, you know, it's not quite what they said it was going to be and all this stuff," but it never is. No, honestly, with Maxis and EA, it's never quite what they say it is. But it's still a really fun game, though. I definitely, that'd be an epic stream to just do at some point. Just mess around, create a random mutant of a creature. I don't know, video game lore like you do, apparently. Goodness. I know a lot about Maxis, just because it's like one of my childhood favorite games is The Sims. So I know a lot about like the releases of the games that they made. Just like Devin knows an obscure, like a high amount about just like random Nintendo stuff. Scott the Laws and all that. Definitely, I am not that way about everything. I have The Sims 4. Yeah, I actually have all the Sims games. I've tried them all out. I think my favorite is The Sims 2. I think The Sims 2 beats The Sims 4 for sure. Yeah, and that's coming from like a veteran Sims 4 player. I played it like the year like just after it came out in 2015. I know an obscure amount about nothing really. And I also know a lot about the niche of Journey to the Farlands and all the people who've gone to the Farlands and all that stuff, of course, because that's kind of what I have to know in doing this world for so long. You kind of just get curious after a while. Except maybe serial killers. I've watched a few documentaries on it, or literature. Yeah, I've watched a few serial killer documentaries, but I'm not like an expert, probably like you are. It's a bit more normal, yeah. And some other games. If there's a game I really wish I was more into, it's probably SimCity, like the old SimCity games, because those games are a lot of fun. But I don't know, for some reason I just, although SimCity 3000 just came out on Steam, so I should pick that one up because it's only like $2. I like how they still like charge like a dirt cheap price because like they know people are gonna buy it, so you're just like, oh yeah, we'll just charge a little bit of money, so we just make a little buck off of it. I think it was on sale though, actually, because I think the default price is a bit higher, but I might have to add that one to my wish list. I mean, if it's still cheap, I might even just buy it, try it out. I haven't played SimCity in a while. Although honestly, I probably would just play like SimCity 4 or below. Because SimCity 5 is pretty eh. I kind of like it, but it's not very streamlined. That's also very small. I feel like it could have been done very well had EA not made it into or tried to have made it into a multiplayer game. Or at least gun for it as hard as they did, trying to make it into like a friggin' MMO. Or SimCity 5 just absolutely failed and they're like, oh god, we have to change direction quick. It is a bit disappointing, but I guess City Skylines came to be through that. It rose through the ashes of SimCity. Although I think SimCity 2 is suffering from some interesting problems now. I haven't played that game in a while. SimCities 2. That one was fun. Even though it just came out last year. Like later, just later last year, like October or November, I don't remember. I think it was November. So I actually wanted to build like a pretty large city in that game, but I never made it to that point. But I think if I just pushed it a bit, I should buy a new game. I'm gonna buy a new game, but I'm gonna buy one that's cheap, like SimCity 3000, because actually I did play SimCity 3000 before, but kidding, I can barely afford gas. I can afford a $3 game probably. I don't think there's actually any games I really want right now anyway. Plus, when I don't even like play new games I get anymore really. Just so like tunnel vision on like what I already have. One of the ones I've been playing and like my weekly rotation of like stuff I do is are there crane flies in Canada? I have no idea what crane flies are, so I don't know. They sound awful. And I'm gonna look them up. Oh dear. They look like ew. They look like the mosquito's ugly cousin. Everyone hates them. I think they're silly. I don't think they look very silly. I think they look demented. Oh, I see. They do resemble oversized male mosquito. I see. I saw the similarity. They're huge. Oh, I don't even like mosquitoes as it is. On fire, on crashing into things. That's interesting. They're harmless. Huh. I guess that's not as bad. You know, it's like, oh yeah, that's not as bad. Oh, I should probably go to bed after this day here. I call you like I'm just stopping by for a short time, and then you just stick around for like the whole time. You can walk through a patch of grass and like a million will spawn out of nowhere. Oh dear. Yeah, no thanks. I don't know. Stuff like that kind of like weirds me out. Like moths weird me out a bit because I've had them in my house and like you get them in your house in like the summertime, like when it's like dark and they're like all around the lamps and stuff. They're harmless of course, but I have things that I should be doing, but I'm having fun chatting. Yeah, that's true. Although I'll probably have to go soon. As much as I love chatting, I also have work in the morning and I don't want to be dreadfully tired. Because I know myself and I know that I just get really tired if I don't get enough sleep. Because I already tried that one last night. Stayed up till 2 a.m. and had to wake up and I woke up at like 9 or whatever, and that was fun. Like I had like my eyes were just like not adjusted. Like they were just like blurry for like 5 minutes. I couldn't see partially. Like I could make stuff out, but it was like wearing glasses. Like my eyes were just not adjusting for a bit. They were still waking up clearly. So that's a bit of a sign, I think. Oh, that's a really cool formation. I should take a picture of that. Oh yeah, no, that is actually really cool. Let me. Oh, I would try MLG water bucketing, but I do know in beta that you take fall damage sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this when I get a bit closer. Oh, that's so cool looking. There we go. I hated wearing glasses. I've never worn glasses, although I have, but I've never like actually had like a prescription or anything, like an actual need to. Like I have good vision and stuff. Probably later in life I might need like cheaters or something that my parents wear, but they don't. I mean, they wear glasses like all the time, but I don't know if their vision's actually that bad. Maybe mine will degrade. I don't know. Jump. I was trying to sprint jump there, and that wouldn't have worked. I almost leapt off the cliff. That's nice. Oh, at least oh no, the water movement is quicker. Oh, it is. Cheaters. Must be a Canadian cheaters like the trying to think reading glasses. They call them cheaters. Because they're not like actual glasses. They're cheaters. I don't know reasoning behind the nameage, but yeah, reading glasses. Although they wear them just about all the time. Although my mom doesn't, she doesn't need to wear glasses though, because she often doesn't wear them. But she like when she's like, when you're on your iPad or whatever, you'd see glasses or reading. It's mainly just for reading and screens. I gotta go across this little expanse here. Just imagine the boat is crashing against the waves. It's like struggling to exist right now. Oh, and my glitched armor. Classic. Boom. I hit the shore. Land ho. Yeah, got him. There we go. Go up 2 blocks. Feels a bit cheap, you know. I don't have my shovel in my hotbar. I don't have a whole lot of anything in my hotbar actually. Now I think about it. To get rid of that bow. Yeah, and I'll need it. 4 months till I move. Can't wait. Maybe I'll be at the Farlands by then. Haha. I won't. And I know I won't. I'll probably just be like 6 million. 6 million. 6 point something million for sure. God, if I actually do start making progress. I was like, oh, it's fine that I'm not going anywhere in this world. No. I gotta get somewhere. It was just like a very like peaceful part of me that's like just going with the flow. And there's just like a part in the back of my mind that's just like, go, go, go. 5-hour episode, 8-hour episode. Come on, let's do a marathon today. You know you want to. I'm like, well, yeah, I do, but I have like a 5-hour shift that like breaks my day into 2 pieces, so I can't really do that. It's like the first part of my day, I usually like play like whatever game I figure out for that day. But maybe the real journey of the Farlands was the friends we made along the way. Along the way, yeah, perhaps. I swear I've heard someone else say that. I don't know who. Oh, maybe it was someone in like the comments or something. I think it was like the real journey was the friends we made along the way. I'm like, shut up. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kind. I'm kind. I'm just losing my filter a little bit since I'm like so just out of it. Let's go over here. I want to check this out. Okay, friggin' zombie. Oh, come on. Gonna make me go after like all the horde to get just to get to a nice hill. But I could. Oh, that must have been the mod. Ah, bugger. I don't know, honestly. I think I just have like patience. I know, right? I'm kind to people I like. I'm just kind in general. I know it's a shocker. Okay. I should make some more beds actually. Gives me a bit more time to forget about the end of the episode. I have no patience when it comes to people I cannot. That's true. Get rid of the sticks and the coal, all that stuff. Go. Gotta sort my inventory a bit. It's a bit of a mess right now, but when is it not? All right, I think that will do. A nice hour. And whatever the mess was of the first part of this episode, that'll just be a thing. But yeah, I'm gonna go. So thank you, Jerry, for tuning in, and thank you everyone else on YouTube or whatever. And I'll see you guys later. Ready? Ciao. Yes, I end this episode on a ciao. No, goodbye.